basically had to just take medicine every day. Lupus is not curable, so it's not something that will ever go away, but there are instances where it can remain dormant in the body and it doesn't affect you anymore. So I'm going to just continue to take care of myself, take the medicines that I need to take, and yeah, and we go from there, guys. We move, we take it one day at a time, and that's all we can do in this life. What's up, guys? Afternoon, it's me, True. I am just coming on here really quickly to make a kind of like a day in my life, but a day in my afternoon type of video to show you what my typical afternoon looks like as a person with lupus. It was a very last minute idea, but I literally just came in from off the road, and typically when I come in from off the road, I take the rest of my medications for the day. And I was thinking, like, why not just record this so that anyone out there who also has lupus or an autoimmune disease, or if anyone that wants more information on what it looks like, if anyone would be interested in getting that information, at least they can from this video. So I'm gonna be really quick about this, guys, but I just wanted to show you. And before I go into taking my medicines and showing you the vitamins and meds that I do take on a daily basis, I'm gonna just give you a quick background on what lupus is, so that if you don't know what it is, you can know what it is. So for those of you who don't already know, I was diagnosed with lupus earlier this year in January, so it is pretty new to me. And I do want to also stress that I'm not a professional when it comes to this. I'm learning as I go, so I don't know everything, and I just want to make that clear. I'm not trying to claim that, you know, what I do or what I take is, you know, the utmost like right thing to do and take. This is just my life and my experience and what I'm doing actively to cope with this. So really quickly, just to define lupus is basically an autoimmune disease. It is not contagious. There's no cure for it. It's just something that randomly people get. The Google definition of lupus is an inflammatory disease caused when the immune system attacks its own tissues. So basically my body is just attacking itself, and I have to kind of deal with the side effects of that. Some common side effects for me personally is joint pain. Joint pain is something that I have to deal with every day. It's not fun at all. Specifically in the mornings when I wake up, my knees hurt like crazy, and my hands are the worst. Which stinks because I am a musician. I do play the saxophone, and having to wake up with pain in my fingers is literally a big inconvenience. It's not fun at all. Other side effects include hair loss, which I am experiencing, and I'm also very anemic. That's also another side effect of lupus. Means I don't have that much blood flow in my hands. My hands are always looking like super white, and I'm always cold. Literally, I'm always cold. If you know me, you know I'm always cold. Even if it's like in the middle of the summer, I'm cold, and I'm the person that will sleep with like 4 blankets on, like in the middle of the summer. Yeah, guys, I'm always cold, and that's because I'm very anemic, and that's because the anemia is related to the lupus in my system. Some other common symptoms, I'm just going to read from Google: fatigue, fever, joint pain, like I said. There's also a common rash called the butterfly rash, which I sometimes get when I'm in the summer, and there's a lot of heat going on, but basically like right here and right here, there's a rash on some people who have lupus. Skin lesions, I'm not sure what that is. Fingers or toes that turn white, shortness of breath, chest pain, dry eyes, and frequent headaches, which I do usually get frequent headaches. And some of the things that trigger those include sunlight, infections, alcohol consumption also triggers it as well. There's a lot of triggers, guys, and everyone who has lupus is affected by it differently, but I just wanted to put that out there so that you guys kind of have information about what the disease is. Now, because I have lupus, I have to take medicine every day for the rest of my life to prevent inflammation. And the things that trigger inflammation, like sunlight and stress and consuming alcohol and some other things, that can trigger the inflammation, which can affect my organs in the long run. And if I have really bad inflammation, it can attack my livers, my kidney, and my heart, and my major organs, which is what leads to like the really bad side of lupus, which is death, which is like the really bad cases. Fortunately, I'm not at that level, but still it can get really bad, which is why I have to continue taking my medicine every day for the rest of my life until my doctor says I don't have to anymore. So I'm going to just go right into the medicine part right now and take my vitamins, because I really do need to take them so I can get on the road. Yeah, just to do something on my phone really quickly here. Okay, I'm back. So the first medicine that I take, and I'm gonna hide the tag because I don't want you guys seeing my information and my address and all that good stuff. But the drugs that are in this container, it's called hydroxychloroquine. Is that how you? Hydroxychloroquine. I have to take that every single day, 1 tablet for a very long time. I've already taken my hydroxychloroquine for the day. I take it every single morning as soon as I wake up. And you're supposed to take it with food or with drink. But I take that every morning. Right now, I'm going to go into the vitamins that I take in the afternoons. Shout out really quickly to my mother. She has been like really good with keeping me on top of my lupus stuff. She's the one that even encouraged me to go to the doctor in the first place when I found out I had lupus. She's been on top of everything. She's also a healthcare provider. She's a nurse and she's very educated in this field. She knows a lot about this, more than I do. But she really helps with just educating me, and she's the one that kind of told me about a lot of these vitamins that I start to take every day. Also, though, shout out to you guys as well, some of my friends and family and followers and supporters on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube. You guys have shared a lot of helpful tips as well for some vitamins that I can take. And so some of the ones that I started taking every day are thanks to you. So thank you guys as well for some of these suggestions. And we're going to just get into it. So I have a little lunch box here that my mom got me, and it basically contains all the vitamins in there that I'm gonna take. So I'm gonna just go one at a time so I can tell you what they are and what they're good for. So the first thing I'm gonna take is flaxseed oil. Flaxseed oil is really good for heart health and just protecting your cardiovascular systems, like your heart. And they're pretty big pills. I almost dumped all of them out. They're pretty big pills. I don't like taking them by swallowing them, so I just pop it in my mouth and suck out the oil out of it. But this is what the flaxseed oil pill looks like. I just bite it, guys, and I suck out the oil from that. So that's flaxseed oil. The next thing I take is vitamin D3, and this is what it looks like. Vitamin D3 is really good because it's basically the vitamins that come from the sun. And as someone with lupus, sunlight and sunshine is really bad for me. It actually increases my inflammation. It can increase the symptoms that come with a lot of inflammation, which is, like I said, joint pain and all the other things that bring me discomfort, also hair loss and all the other side effects. Exposure to sunshine is not good at all for me or for anyone with lupus. So it's really important to take vitamin D3 because it helps you get the vitamins that like you're supposed to be getting from the sun. This basically provides that for you. This is how small they are. I hate swallowing tablets, so I love when I get a tiny one like this one because it's just easy to swallow. The next one I'm going to take is elderberry. This vitamin was recommended thanks to one of my amazing supporters online. This one helps with immune health, and it's really good. I was told it's something good to take, so I take it. It's kind of like a chewable tablet, so I don't have to swallow this one, and it's kind of sweet, so I think of it like candy. And I just chew on that one. And then the next one I take is a woman's one a day, right here. And this one has a combination of multiple vitamins. It also has iron in there. I'm supposed to take iron tablets because, like I said, I'm very anemic, but I'm allergic to iron tablets for some reason. They just don't react well with me at all. So I take the one a day for women because it has a combination of a lot of good, important vitamins and has a bit of iron in there as well, which is good for me. So I'll take one of these. The next one I take is turmeric. Turmeric is really good, guys. Turmeric and ginger. turmeric and ginger. If you have inflammation or any, you know, autoimmune disease, or anything that causes inflammation in your body, turmeric and ginger is really, really good. And I'm sure you already know that. Most people already know that, but I didn't know that. So now that I know it, I'm going to share it with you. I take these 2 turmeric pills because it really does help with the inflammation. Now, I can't say that I've had like a specific experience where like I took the turmeric vitamins and like all of a sudden no more pain in my joints or whatever. I haven't had that, but over time, the more consistently that I take them, it's supposed to help control the inflammation in my system. And like I said, I don't know everything and I can't promise it's gonna work for you, but this is just what I do. And it's a great thing that I've been told helps with inflammation. Also, if you're from the Caribbean like I am, you can add this as a seasoning to your foods. Like if you season your food, you can add turmeric in there, especially if you cook something that happens to have curry in there. You can add some turmeric just for the flavor, but it tastes good and it also helps the inflammation. So this is what the turmeric pills look like. They're kind of squishy. I'm going to have 2 of these, and and then I have 2 more pills after this to take, 2 more vitamins. Oh, I hate this, guys. This is my least favorite part of the day, honestly, guys. Last one I'm going to take today. There's one more after this, but I'm not going to take it right now for a specific reason, and I'll tell you why in a minute. But the last one I'm going to take today is vitamin B12. There we go. Vitamin B12 is really good. It helps to give you energy, and it helps with your nervous system. So this one is not chewable. It's also not one that you have to swallow. It just dissolves under your tongue. So I'm just going to throw it under my tongue and let it sit there. And while it sits there, I'm going to talk to you about the last one, which is ginger or ginger root tablets. Now, these, guys, I said I hate swallowing pills, and this tablet is why, basically. Well, not literally, but I just can't swallow it. It's uncomfortable for me to swallow. So what I usually end up doing is I'll show you what they look like. Tilt it down so you can kind of, there you go. What I usually end up doing is I'll make tea with it. These are really strong ginger root tablets, so I'll literally just open up the tablets and put it into a hot cup and pour some hot water, add a tinge of sugar, not too much. I tend to overdo the sugar, guys, not gonna lie, but I'll just add a tinge and mix it up and drink it. That's how I like it, because the tablets, they're too big for me to swallow. I can't do it. But ginger tea, guys, ginger helps a lot with inflammation as well. And if you're from the Caribbean like me as well and you like some juices, you know we love to put ginger in our juices and our drinks. If you add that in your smoothie or drink or whatever, that's really good for you, and it will help with the inflammation. All right, guys, that's the end of my vitamin tour, my medicine tour. Thanks for watching this video. I know it's a little bit long, but I wanted it to be informational for you. Thanks so much for watching. And yeah. It's a day in my life. Literally every afternoon I do this. I have to take my medicine, and like I said, every morning I also take the hydroxychloroquine. So basically I have to just take medicine every day for as long as I can. Lupus is not curable, so it's not something that will ever go away, but there are instances where it can remain dormant in the body and it doesn't affect you anymore. So I'm going to just continue to take care of myself, take the medicines that I need to take, and yeah, and we go from there, guys. We move. We take it one day at a time, and that's all we can do in this life. So yeah, guys, much love. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you have a great rest of your day. See ya.